Host Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a quick look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle & Company, Corpus. Corn futures were quietly turning lower for the long run, with export sales about half of what they were last year in normal weather in South America and no unforeseen geopolitical surprises. Corn futures should continue to grind slowly lower. Brazil, Argentina, Russian, and Ukrainian corn will currently sell cheaper than the U.S. Early expectations are for significantly more corn milo acres next year, and that seems true also in South Texas with cotton pickers at their current levels. We have a long way today before next fall's crop are in the bin, but if one assumes normal weather this spring, it's not unreasonable to expect December 23 corn futures to be in the 550 range. Local cash trading quiet. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and ADM open for milo trucks Tuesday and Wednesday from 8 to 2:45, Thursday and Friday from 8 to 4:45. Cargill is open Tuesday and Thursday of this week from 7 to 3. Let John Tuggle help you market your grains. 361-852-5207. I'm Larry Marble from down on the farm. We're at the kitchen table, and our guest today is Stephen from D&D, and you're bringing us some Preferred information, aren't you?
Yes, sir, Larry. So the boss ordered one too many truckloads of stuff from Preferred this morning, and I'm going to go ahead and offer 10% off all Preferred panels and squeeze chutes exclusively to Down on the Farm listeners while supplies last.
Down on the Farm listeners, you need to get in on this action. How much percentage?
10%.
Get on down to D&D right now. Stephen, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach me at 830-379-7340, and I'm at extension 160.
Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from yesterday. The national pork carcass cutout value was delayed due to packer submission errors. The AM quote was 98.05 after a nickel boost. The CME's fresh bacon index was 13.11 weaker to 162.07. Estimated hog slaughter 493,000 head for Monday, which was down 1,000 head from last week, but 10,000 head above the same week last year. Neighbor, let's move into beef territory. Wholesale box prices in the afternoon, 96 lower in the choice, 206 weaker in the select for a $24.77 spread. USDA says 126,000 head. That's up from the 123 killed last week and the 121 during the same week last year. USDA mentioned this week both price of $150 in the south, $153 in the north. Neighbor, there are your meat moves from yesterday. We're on the line with Ken Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, how did the Mason sale turn out?
You bet, Larry. We have a good run today. Even with the rain we had this morning, real dreary down here, a lot of mist and several showers and everything, so it's very good for us again. We ended up with 738 head of cattle. I thought overall the market opened this week pretty well with very good demand on most all classes of calves and yearlings. I thought the stocker steers definitely sold probably $5 to $8 higher, with 4 steers weighing 526 at 202 a pound, right at $1,063 on those. I thought stocker heifers also sold fully steady. Again, the feeder steers, they were probably steady to maybe $2 lower. Feeder heifers were pretty well probably $3 to $5 lower. Getting the packer cows and bulls, they both sold steady. Replacement cattle sold steady on a very limited test day. Overall, very steady market, except on those lighter kind of cattle. They're going to wheat now and some oats that are coming up and everything. Also, we got some grass guys already starting to buy for next spring too. So a good market, and we've had quite a bit of moisture down this area in some areas. Definitely going to help on down the road, Larry.
Well, how about the San Saba sale coming up?
You bet. We got a good run. Looks like we're going to start at 10 o'clock. We got about 100 bulls that we're going to offer first. We always have this every year around this time frame, and there's about 69 Angus, 30 Herefords, 9 Charolais, 4 or 5 red Angus, and some main Angus and Sim Angus that'll be here. All of them will be ready to go and everything. And then we do have one guy that sent in about 45 head of really good Bremer cows, and they'll be bred to either have Bremer or F1 calves on the side. And the only reason why they're being sold, they've got anywhere from young to solid mouth, just because they lost the lease. They didn't have a place to put them with the dry conditions, Larry. So we'll have those bulls, and we'll follow up right with that consignment. They will be live on the internet, and then we'll go right into our regular calf sale, Larry.
All right, JordanCattle.com. MGBuildingMaterials.com, the website, the telephone number.
You bet. 325-372-5159.
We appreciate it, and we'll talk with you before the next sale.
You bet, Larry. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
MG Building Materials, 5 retail locations all over South and Central Texas from the Hill Country to the Gulf Coast. Perfect if you're a contractor or a homeowner. The smallest home improvement job to the largest commercial project, MG's positioned to help everyone. MGBuildingMaterials.com. San Antonio, Corpus, Pleasanton, Kerrville, and Uvalde. Always on the web, MGBuildingMaterials.com. MG's 5 retail centers there to help you at MGBuildingMaterials.com.
We are on the line with Riley Rhodes from Live Oak Livestock. Riley, how was the sale in Three Rivers?
It was good today, Larry. Ended up with 1,800 even. I called the market cows probably, steady to a couple dollars better. Bulls were 2 to 4 better. Didn't have a whole lot of stocker cows. Quite a bit of activity on the calves and yearlings. I quoted them 2 to 8 higher. What pairs we had brought 750 to 1250. Just like I said, not seeing many stocker cows. Kind of same story on the bred cows, 675 up to 1100. Packer cows 70 to 78 on your high yielding cows, 66 to 74 on your breakers, 28 to 58 on your canners. High yielding packer bulls 92 to 98. Low to medium yielding 72 to 92. 2 to 3 weight choice steers, $1.82 to 226. Heifer mates 140 to 164. 3 to 4 weight choice steers 164 to 198. Heifer mates 140 to 158. 4 to 5 weight choice steers 156 to 184. Heifer mates 140 to 160. 5 to 6 weight choice steers 156 to 178. Heifer mates 140 to 158. 6 to 7 weight choice steers 148 to 162. Heifer mates 138 to 154. The 7 to 8 weight cattle year choice steers 134 to 156, and the heifer mates 134 to 148. So had a good sale today, good volume, had really good quality calves. That helps a lot, obviously, with the market, but was pleased with it. Got along real well.
We'll have a sale this next Monday.
Yes, sir. We'll have one this Monday and the Monday after Thanksgiving. And then our last sale of the year is December the 19th, and we have a wean calf sale on December the 5th.
All right. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Riley Rhodes.
361-813-6650 is the cell. 361-786-2553 is the office. The webpage, liveoaklivestock.com.
Riley, thank you so much.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm, and we're on the line with Brandon DeBose from DeBose Pipe, Panel, and Gate. What year they start?
Man, they started in 1976. Grandfather started this business, backyard in Lomita, Texas.
Brandon, describe your product line and services provided.
Yes, sir. We do entrances. We sell pipe. We sell livestock gates, pasture gates, heavy-duty corral gates. Any kind of gates you'd really need out there on your farm, your pasture, whatever it is.
The phrase that y'all use within the commercial is wholesale to the public.
We're under competitors' retail prices, and our panels are the first and only to ever have a lifetime warranty against any livestock. Our heavy-duty line, they're made out of a 2-inch Schedule 80 pipe frame and inch and 5/8 14-gauge rails, and they're going to weigh around 150 pounds. We're very confident in the way they're built, the material they're built out of. We're very confident in our employees that put these things together. And, man, there's nothing more frustrating than going buying a competitor's panel and setting up your pins and having a bull try to jump out of it and tear 3 or 4 panels, and there you are having to go buy 3 or 4 more. When ours, man, you bring that panel back, show us where they try to jump through to jump over, and if it's damaged by any livestock beyond use, let us know, man. We replace it, no questions asked.
Now, you offer financing, too.
We go through a company called Sweet Pay Financing. It's been a very handy tool.
You're at the Lomita location. Give us your phone number for the Lomita location.
Lomita location, we can be reached at area code 512-752-3200.
And the website,
www.dubospanels.com.
We are on the line with Klein Spear from Southwest Livestock Exchange Uvalde. We're preparing for a sheep and goat sale. How's it looking?
Got about 250 standing on the yard this evening. Got a few more coming in the morning. Probably have around 600 to 700 tomorrow, somewhere in there. Kind of probably steady market for the most part. Kind of nearing the holiday here, but we will have another sale next Tuesday on sheep and goats. So got a little more time here for people to get them in.
Now, how about the cattle sale come Thursday?
Probably around that 700 head range. We got 2 sets of calves coming and a few cows. Get those in on Wednesday, and we'll see how they shape up.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Klein.
Call us at the office, 830-278-5621. My cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm. We're at the kitchen table, and I've got RD from D&D on the line. And I understand you've got some special for us, right, RD?
Yes, sir.
Hot weather's dying down, but we still have some warm days left before the cold sets in. So we're putting some of our water troughs that people have been using as swimming pools on sale. Our 8 and 10 foot troughs. Now your customers can get these for a good $800 on the 10 foot by 2 foot deep round water troughs, and 8 foot by 2 foot deep for $450. When they mention this ad. Now, if you don't need it for your swimming pools, your cattle and livestock can always use a good water trough too.
RD, tell everybody how to get a hold of you at D&D.
You can reach me here at D&D at 830-379-7340. My extension is 161.
We're on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock. Jim, how's the Tuesday sale shaping up Monday evening?
You're breaking up. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can. How's the sale shaping up?
Okay, we got about 340 in so far, probably 45 cows. Looks like we're going to palpate about 30 of them in the morning. I do have 80 calves, Brangus calves, good. Heifers and steers going to weigh 5 to 5.5, and the rest of the cattle are pretty good. A couple of pairs on the yard so far. We should end up with probably around 400 by sale time.
At Atascosa Livestock for the Tuesday sale, talking to Jim on Monday night. Jim, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Reach us at 830-569-2516.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, this portion of today's program is brought to you by PMI Jordanton. Call 830-769-1234. That's PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. Pipe, valves, or fittings, plates, sheet, channel, beam, culverts, purlins, fencing, and supplies. They now stock new pipe and casings. Find them again at PMI Jordanton, 830-769-1234. We are on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission, Hondo Livestock. Seth, how did the sale go?
Pretty good run of cattle this week, a little lighter than what we've been seeing. Ended up with right at 370 head of cattle. Probably had somewhere around 50 cows when we all said and done there today. Packer cow market might have been one or two better. And the bulls, the same story. They could have been a little better as well. 33 up to 54.5 on those lower yielding cows, up to 77 on a really top cow. Packer bulls from 51 up to 99 cents. Had one pair at $960, and quite a few little bred cows from 7.5 to 10.30. Thought those cows were selling in good demand today. Calf and yearling market, the very front end of the cattle looks stronger once again today. Any of the planter cattle remain pretty cheap on most of those calves, and that market is still pretty weak on a planter calf. Your lightweight cattle on the steers, 2 to 4 weight steers, $1.52 up to $1.88. 2 to 4 weight heifers, $1.22 up to $1.60. Getting into some of these heavier calves, I thought sold really well. Your 5 weight steers could bring up in the 160s, 170s. 5 weight heifers up into the 150s. 6 weight steers anywhere from $1.42 up to $1.52. Your 6 weight heifers, they bring anywhere from $1.32 up to $1.38. Some of them higher than that. And 7 to 8 weight steers, $1.15 to $1.42. 7 to 8 weight heifer, just a handful from $95 to $1.14. Few representative sales had 6 head of black bull calves weigh $4.58 at $1.80. 8 head of black bull calves weigh $5.44 to $1.59. Getting into some black steers weighing $5.78 at $1.61. 7 head of black heifers weigh $5.61 at $1.47. 3 head of black heifers weigh $5.82 at $1.48. Larry, I'd like to remind everybody, no sale next week. Our next sale will be November the 28th, and the next special stocker feeder sale is coming up on December the 12th. In the meantime, you can reach us 830-741-8061. Get me on my cell phone, 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com. Everybody have a happy Thanksgiving.
I'm Larry Marble, and I'm on the line with Aaron Lee from Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. Aaron, why do we need a realtor that specializes in farms, ranches, and vacant land?
Well, Larry, large acreage and vacant land transactions are not the same as residential transactions. There are aspects to negotiations, restrictions, utilities, contracts, marketing, title work, and much more that require expert guidance, something you'll get from a Homestead and Ranch Real Estate agent.
How is it different with y'all?
The agents with Homestead and Ranch Real Estate are rural home and land specialists. Through our continued market research, experience, and our classic approach to customer service, we keep up with prices in a never-changing market.
How can we get a hold of you?
Well, y'all can reach me directly at 214-985-9862, and I give you my word, I'll call you back. Or you can visit us at www.homesteadandranch.com.
Aaron, thanks for being on Down on the Farm.
Thank you, sir.
We're on the line with Colt Adams from El Campo Livestock Exchange. Colt, I hear action in the alleyway. What's the sale going to be like?
Man,
man, I'll tell you what, Mr. Larry, we have a really powerful set of calves for tomorrow. We're tagging in on around 1,100 right now, and lots of cattle coming in tomorrow. We do have a little string of bred cows tomorrow that are pretty nice. That'd be 5-year-olds and be bred 4 to 5 months. And like I said, really powerful set of calves tomorrow. Probably the best quality I've seen all fall.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for tomorrow's sale in El Campo.
Yes, sir. You can give me a call on my cell phone at 361-920-1618, or you can call my brother Tyler Adams at 361-920-1620, or call Homer Aparicio there at 979-216-8084.
All right.
And
go ahead.
And Mr. Larry, I just want to tell you, we appreciate all of our customers very much.
Good deal. We'll talk with you at week's end and see how they sold.
Mr. Larry, we appreciate you. Have a good night.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a shorter look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle. Milo through Corpus in November, D's plus 90, 13.34. Progresso 13.52. Yellow corn to Corpus in November, 8.57 and a quarter. Progresso 8.77 and a quarter. Houston wheat 10.76. Houston beans 14.15. Texas cotton 3,753 bale at East Texas at 84.15. That's it for Down on the Farm. Thanks for listening. Good day.